Nice. Here we go. Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir. Come on. We keep on battling. Get that fucking rebound. Here we go. In and out. Come on, Brunson. What the fuck? They're too tall inside. We're gonna have a problem trying to get inside. Anything inside is gonna be tough for us. But we can't be shooting all night either. So many fucking turnovers. Slow it down. Slow it down. Shit, slow it down. How do you win this one? That's the question you want to ask yourself. How do we win this one? Like we gotta slow that shit down. 100%, we gotta slow it down, bro. It's not bad. It's not a bad start. We're actually pretty well matched. We're getting the points where we know we can get them, which is outside and taking shots. But it might not last all game, so you got to try and do something different. Here we go. Knicks playing to their strengths. I like it. Hey, there we go. Come on, strong move. Ah, here we go. Nice. Got a nice little foul out of it. Come on, man. Yes, there we go. Is that a foul? What? That's crazy. How the fuck? How was that a foul? least it didn't go against the Knicks. We gotta work on those free throws, man. God damn. Mitchell Robinson, I know, but he's so terrible at free throws, bro. I don't understand that shit. So you need every point you can get. There we go. Come on. Nice. Nice fake. That would have been a turnover. That's a foul. Hell yeah. It's a goddamn foul. The fuck? There we go. You would have taken a quarter like this. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Didn't get it off, but I like the way the quarter ended, though. I like the way the quarter ended, though. Nice little steal. We didn't get the bucket, but the Knicks are in the game, and we're playing to our strengths. That's what you want. Let's get it. Yo, what's up, Eric? We in the game, bro, like EA Sports. In the game like EA Sports, brother. I've been good, man. I've been here. Kind of trying to restart the channel. I didn't forget about the channel, but a couple of months I couldn't really I couldn't really stream. We're in the game. Nice little steal. We didn't get the bucket, but the Knicks are in the game. Very much in the game. Nah, bro. I've been back streaming. I've been back streaming a couple of games. It's just that I had to work a lot from like January to April. I couldn't stream no more, bro. That's why I was doing the shorts instead. But I'm trying to revamp the channel. I'm trying to revamp the channel and however long it takes me, man. It's still a hobby that I have, but I want to do it the right way. I know I did. And there's still more to come. I just gotta keep at it. Like whether it happens now or next year, or whatever. But now that it's summertime and I got some time, I'm trying to re up on the videos too because I'm noticing that a lot of people do like videos as well. So I'm trying to work on everything. But that's how it goes sometimes. You do it when you can do it, otherwise it doesn't work. Hell yeah, man, that's how you got to do it. And look, I got a nice amount of subscribers. I got like 1,400. So I what I was trying to do was I was trying to add the short videos and other videos just to kind of like build engagement for a couple of months. And I noticed that when I do post longer videos that people do comment. So maybe the algorithm changed a little bit now where before it was a lot of people coming into the stream, but they weren't necessarily watching the video. But now I notice if I post a video that there are people watching them and they comment. So I'm trying to learn and see like where I can build engagement. There you go, Bridges. Ah, that looks good too from Bridges. It looked good. Mitch, you gotta jump, Mitch. You gotta jump, bro. You gotta jump, man. You gotta jump, bro. You're not even. Why did you not go up on that? There's no way he's making that contesting over you. Yes, sir. See, look how important Carl Towns is, bro. Kendrick Perkins called it. Cat. Nice defense, Cat. Nice. We found the weakness. I think we found the weakness in Boston. I think we found the weakness in Boston. If you're using Cat like this, it's going to lead to a lot of opportunities for us, and we need to take advantage of that. It's definitely working for us. Go through it again. There you go. I'm telling you, this might work. We've got something. We've got something. As soon as you get Cat involved, they don't have an answer for it. So I would keep going to Cat, especially if he's not being double teamed. Especially if he's not being double teamed, I'm going to Cat first and let Cat distribute. It's definitely working for us. Go through it again. There you go. I'm telling you, this might work. We've got something. We've got something. As soon as you get Cat involved. we go. Here we go. No way! No way! How is that a foul? How is that a foul? Where's the foul? Fuck out of here, bro. But I don't want to. I don't want to see too much ISO Brunson. Really, he's all over him. Yeah, I mean, shit. Mm-hmm. Come on. Yeah, you can't even do that. The fuck? Oh, that's off. That's off. You saw that. Way off. The free throws can come back to hurt us, but then again, I think a lot, like at least three or so, were taken by Mitchell Robinson. Like I think most of our free throws were taken by guys who aren't good free throw shooters, to be honest. But Brunson got to keep making his for real. Find that seam. There you go. Mitchell Robinson is not a good center, bro. Like he can't go up. He can't anticipate. Come on, Deuce. Fuck, man. There we go. They gotta take Mitchell Robinson out, bro. Jesus Christ. You gotta get Mitch off the court. That's almost I think that's like 6 points on Mitchell Robinson just now. Oh boy. That's at least 6 points on Mitchell Robinson. You gotta take Mitch out, bro. You gotta take Mitch out. You gotta take him out at this point. I would take him out so fast, bro. I would take him out so fast. It's only a 3 point game. Yo, what's up, DJ? We gotta hit those free throws too. Anybody that's above like 60%, bro, you gotta hit your free throws, man. That's so costly. There we go. Come on, man. They're right here though. If you would have said in the first half that the game would go like this, I would have taken that. Like I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Oh, by the way, a side note, I can't wait till NBA games aren't on TNT anymore. Let's see. Why not bring Preston Achua off the bench? You know, try to run some plays for OG Ananobi. Do something to keep the offense flowing. Unfortunately, Cat had to get out the game. Cat was the one that had everything going, but he's in foul trouble. So you hope that these are things that Tibbs has thought about, you know. And I think it's been better. Like we're not exactly, we're not gonna kill him. We're not gonna like blow them out of the water. But I think that the Knicks here have something that we can do, and we can use this to just hang around. And then as the fourth quarter comes, let's just see what happens. If it takes some Brunson magic, then let's go with that. Like I'm down with that. As long as we're not down 15, I think we have a good shot to win. You know what I'm saying? If you're new in here, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. You know, But that's what I'm trying to say to you guys. I'm trying to say that now we have something different. It's not the same. DJ says it's close, but I'm with the Celtics. This is what I want. Bridges Cat instead of Brunson. Now, yeah, I can live with that because Brunson going over and over is too predictable. Brunson over and over is way too predictable. You can't rely on that. You'll lose badly. I'm not saying don't use him. I'm saying in a clutch moment, I can die with Brunson, but over the course of the game, I need the other guys to step up the game and make sure that we hang around. Looks like the game started already, and I'm on fucking delay. Wow, shit. Come on. We're so careless with the ball. We're so careless, man. I think my stream is behind too. It's TNT, bro. There's no streaming app on Samsung for TNT. We're so careless with the ball. So careless. Careless with the ball, bro. We keep turning over the ball. Stop turning the ball over, bro. How many turnovers do we have? I need to know how many turnovers do we have right now? We have, let's see, we have 6 turnovers, or is it 9? Yeah, it's 6. Bro, we got to stop turning over the ball, man. This is getting ridiculous. Really ridiculous. And now my stream is lagging great. Oh, man. And one. What? Yo, they gotta stop doing that foul shit, bro. They gotta get rid of that shit. That shit is ridiculous, bro. And now they're gonna take like a good 5 minutes to figure out what the fuck is going on. This is one of the worst things right now about today's NBA. The referees can never figure out what happened. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it needs to be faster. It needs to be a decision needs to be made faster. Bro, they gotta get rid of that shit, bro. Like that's ridiculous. If you're not in the play, you know what it should be? It should be two shots in the ball. And I know there's a difference between clear path, take fouls, you know. I know there's a difference between the three, but I feel like it should be a bigger penalty if you're intentionally fouling when the player you're fouling is not really part of the play, but you're fouling him to stop the play. It should be maybe it should be three shots. I don't know, maybe it should be three shots and then get the ball. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they're trying to do that. And I know that that's NBA basketball today, but I'm just telling you that you know that shit. I really would like to see that changed in the NBA because Mitchell Robinson is not even in the play. Ridiculous. You know, we don't have that many things going for us right now. And just Mitchell Robinson, you just got to be better, bro. You got to be better, bro. You got to be better, bro. At this time, bro, you got to hit some free throws, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't see Mitchell Robinson playing here next year, bro. I swear to God. Holy shit, man. You won a four. Hit at least one for us. Bro, but off of free throws alone, we'd be right in this game still. Oh my God. Fuck, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, he was open. No, why would you take that three? Why would you take that? Yo, we're playing stupid now. Like, why would you take that now? Bro, that shit is so there are a bunch of bum ass niggas for it. It's it's ridiculous, bro. It's you know what pisses me off? What pisses me off is that it's not the way we playing them. It's the features of the team that we lack. That's what Boston is exploiting because we're actually matching up with them pretty well. You know, it's not that. It's all the other little shit. It pisses me off, bro. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. We're not out of this. It's not gonna be easy. We gotta fight, man. Rebound. Fucking. Oh my god, bro. Come on. We gotta fight, bro. Yo, we gotta fight, man. We gotta fight, man. Like DJ always says, sometimes you just need an enforcer, bro. All right, all right. They call it timeout. Strange officiating. Bro, I'm telling you, we're not even playing Boston that bad. Only two things that kill us right now. Free throws kill us right now. And right now, sometimes actually it's just free throws and turnovers, really. Like other than that, I don't think that they're playing bad at all. They're playing a lot better than I thought they would. So we've obviously talked about it and made adjustments. We gotta get a better center in here next year, bro. 100%. You gotta get a better you gotta get a better center in here. You can't go with Mitchell Robinson no more. Fuck it, put pressure to two in there. This is the Eastern semifinals, bro. You can't be stubborn no more if you Tibbs. You gotta put it all out there. You gotta put you gotta put it all out there, bro. It's the Eastern Conference semifinals. I think we can beat them in 7 games. I think we can beat Boston in seven. I thought it was Triple H. Right there. Put pressure two in the game. Maybe it makes a difference. A little bit more athletic, not as tall, but he can rebound and he's not in foul trouble. Bro, Tibbs got to make it happen this game, this series. If he doesn't, I don't care if he stays next year. Stay on him. Stay on him. Hey, if you're new in here, make sure you subscribe, bro. Rich, that's not. Sorry. I'm not expecting the Knicks to have the lead. I just want him to maintain. I just want them to be in the game. I'm not expecting the Knicks to. I'm not expecting the Knicks to like run away with the game. Far from it. Yeah, and that shit hurt us too. You know, Cat picking up that foul hasn't played all of the second quarter either. Really, he didn't play most of the second quarter. Forgot when he went out the game. He's been sitting a while. We're gonna need him for later, but we'll get back to that when he comes in. But yes, sir. Josh Hart doing what he can. We gotta reward him though. If we get those rebounds, get a basket. Yo, we gotta hit those free. Those free throws are killer, bro. Killer. Shit. Why? Why are you being so aggressive? You're already down. You're basically already. It's almost. It's nine. So no reason to be that aggressive. I don't know what Brunson's thinking. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Much better, but it's gonna be tough. Oh man, so many different things we have to defend too, which sucks. So we defend inside 3-pointer. At least get that up onto the rim, man. Not a good way to end the half. Need something. It's already over. My shit is lagging. Yeah, it could be, but we sucked. The last 5 minutes were terrible. Whatever. It's gonna be a mountain to climb, but I expected that. Yeah, Tibbs don't got nothing on Joe Mazzulla. Trying to think. You're right, DJ. You're right, DJ. It's high level basketball, and Tibbs is far behind. Cat is always going to be a four. He's never a five. I'm sorry if you got money on this shit. Who you got money on? The Knicks? Game seven. If Game seven is the best outcome for us, it's not looking good for us right now. Right now, we don't have a center. You better than me right now. We for the Knicks to win. For the Knicks to win, we gotta change. We gotta change the way we play. And I just don't. I don't know if the Knicks have the players. I mean, yeah, for right now, the cat is the starting five, but he can't. He, he can't. He cannot be the centers. I don't. I just don't know if we. But we no. Right now, Cat plays our four. Well, he's really a four, but he's trying to play center, which he can't. Then you have Josh Hart in there, and Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench because he can't start. It's just the matchups. Like a lot of the changes we made were to compete with Boston, and this is what we came up with, and it didn't work, and it's not even close. Yes, Mikel, OG, Cat, Jalen Brunson, and Josh Hart. Yes, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Like Tibbs got to do something. If you're new in here, make sure you subscribe, like, rate. I hope so too, because I actually thought that game wise, I thought the Knicks played well. I didn't think we played bad. I thought the Knicks played well. We're just getting out matchups. But I didn't think we played bad. I thought we played a really good game up until the end of the half. Like 5, 6 minutes left, we just collapsed. But before, I thought we played a really good game. I thought what we were doing was working. You know, still got a chance. Yeah, and we don't have the pieces to compete. Yeah, but let's be honest. Like when you have that many options, and this team is well built for at least 2 years now, so you know we knew that. It's true. It is true. I got OKC, man. I got OKC. I don't think Denver is what they were before. I think OKC is ready. They're tough. They're built. You know, I really think OKC. I just feel like Bridges, the way Bridges plays, Bridges doesn't separate himself. Bridges' game to me is a very good mid ranger and an occasional 3-point shooter. If you did that all the time, then you can say, okay, you do that. And then OG, he's kind of like a more of a two-way corner specialist type, and then you stick to that. But it's because Bridges doesn't separate himself enough in the game that he wants to play. So it looks like that. Even though OG has more of an individual game that's familiar to him than Bridges does for himself. So yo, I've been reading that shit the whole day, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That gorilla gonna tear you up, boy. I want no part of one gorilla, bro. Now, the way I see it, if you can get behind the gorilla and maybe choke him, but you're risking your life instantly. So if somebody's willing to be the fall guy to try and choke the gorilla out while everybody else jumps in, you might have a chance, but you'll likely die. You'll seriously die. Like if you don't do it, he might knock you out. He might hurt you. But if you jump on him trying to choke gorilla, he gonna kill you. So somebody out of 100 men, somebody would probably have to take one for the team. You know, but we could get out of 100 men, somebody would be able to get the gorilla eventually. It's just that a good 30 or 40 out instantly will either be hurt or dead. Instantly. So if you're willing to accept that, then maybe we have a chance. But I wouldn't want to be part of any wave. Like maybe in the end when he's tired, one gorilla or a grizzly. I still take the gorilla, bro. Gorilla. A lot of people don't realize how strong gorillas are because gorillas usually aren't free animals. Only in zoos. A a a, a free gorilla, a wild gorilla, bro. He's tearing you apart. I think a gorilla can lift like 4,000 pounds, something like that. Please. And we're made out of flesh and bone. That dude is tearing you apart, especially if he's angry. Oh boy, you don't want no part of this. All right, so Cat's back. There you go. There you go. Remember what I told you? The occasional three works, but that's what Bridges has to do. It's either a 3-pointer or it's a mid ranger. That's all he has to do. And now we got to keep locking in on defense. All right, I take that. I'll take that all day. If Bridges is there and he wants to shoot the three, I'll take that or the mid ranger. Gonna have to make a move, Cat. Can't pass it out. You can't pass it out anymore. Look where you are. You have to do something at that point. If it's already at 4, what are you waiting for? You're trying to make a pass? You gotta go. Oh, we're just outmatched, bro. I really think we're just outmatched. But I understand. Lost the ball just now. But let this be backward. I understand we're having. Come on, yo, Bridges, you got to hit, bro. Now is the time. We're outmatched, bro. We're outmatched, bro. We're outmatched. We're unfortunately we're severely outmatched, and this is the problem. You know, the off season was to prepare for Boston, and clearly it's a different level that they have compared to us. It's not impossible for us to win, of course, but when you're in foul trouble and the matchups, like they were saying in the studio, the matchups never favor us. Just anywhere you go, all we can do is shoot threes. We can never get inside. No matter how hard we try, even though OG finally makes that, it's just a tough basket every time. And I don't know how long we can keep that up, but we're severely outmatched here, and Tibbs doesn't really try anything else. I don't even know what we have off the bench that can seriously compete. So it is what it is, but we'll have to find something else because we'll just go home. We'll just go home eventually if that's all we got. Severely outmatched. That's all I can tell you. Come on. Shit. Tough. And we're getting rebounds though. If I could give you one plus, is that at least we're getting the rebounds, but we don't really do much with it. I don't understand why Cat face offensive foul. I don't understand why Cat does that. Cat will face up square to the hoop while being on like the free throw line, totally exposing himself now. Either giving away a foul or his move is already exposed because he doesn't have the best footwork to really get inside, and he's I don't, bro. Like it's like the way he plays. He's squaring himself up so far from the basket, you can't even do anything. By the time he turns his whole body, like what is he gonna do? You can't even shoot from that position anymore. Jesus Christ, bro. This is what I was scared of. This is what I was scared of. Exactly this. Exactly this. This is what I was thinking yesterday. I was thinking, don't let the game get away, and it's just gotten away from us right here. It's just gotten away from us. It's gotten away from us. I was scared of this exact thing because I knew that they have everything. Severely outmatched. I knew it. I knew it yesterday. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that shit. Don't let the game get away. Don't let the game get away. Game got away. No, we don't. But I said this series for us to win, we'll have to go like 7 games, and then between OG, Bridges, and Cat, you guys are not kind of going to have to play 2 times better than you did against uh Detroit, and then still everything else go our way too. It's too much. It's too much. The game got away from us. The game got away, just like that. Just what I was, just what I was afraid of. It happened. Knicks can't compete with that shit. Yeah, something you can do against that. Even if we did, you got to defend what they're gonna bring at us, and I don't even know if we can do that. All right. Here we go. So then let's start again. Here we go. This motherfucker Derek White, bro. They have everything on their team. And Anobi's showing up though. And Anobi again. Come on. Come on. Not out of this yet, maybe. OG. If there's been one baller tonight. Who's that? There we go. There we go. If there's been one baller tonight, it's OG Ananobi. Two quick 3-pointers. If we can get something again going, now you're right back in it. OG. Oh yeah. Mitch got to go to the line, but OG Ananobi is keeping us in there, man. I'm telling you. Ananobi is keeping us in here. You know, Mitch can't fucking hit his free throws, but it's OG that's keeping us in. Real good start early to the third, really, end of the third. It's OG keeping us in. He might cook, but at the same time, I would say that you know the Knicks are in it again by hitting the 3-pointers. So I was telling DJ, if you're gonna do anything, whatever you do, as long as you can stop the Celtics for long enough, you can't stop them forever, but if you can stop them for long enough to be close, now it's a game again. So that's what I'm hoping for. You know, it's ridiculous. Somehow we have the worst free throws. We have the worst free throw shooting center in the whole league, bro. There's just so many weaknesses, but at least he got a good rebound. Brunson, you're not gonna be able to do that ISO shit. These guys are so tall, and I know he wants to make an impact, But unless you make space on the 3-point line, I would. Oh my God, Mitch, he saved it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It's a difficult shot. I give you that. Difficult shot. I give you that. 9-0 run, just like that. Not that bad now, right? Not that bad now. We got to keep it going. Yo, B Sim, bro, what's going on? We have a great we have a great stream tonight. We were out the game like a minute ago. OG Anunoby hits like 2 threes. Brunson hits a nice little basket. Oh, damn. Congratulations. Congratulations for being on a cruise. Well deserved. Where are you going? Thank you for even tapping in, bro. Oh, shit. Congrats, bro. Out to Mexico. Happy Cinco de Mayo, bro. Jason Tatum. He was right. Babu was right. Watch the steal. Watch the steal. Unless you're going to go full head of steam. Nice move. If you're going to do that, my thing is if you grab that rebound like that, you got to go all in. But he did. That's all I'm saying. Don't slow down. Go all the way. He did. He did the right thing. He checked for Tatum. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's right there. Okay. I don't mind. It's 11. I'll take that. No, I take that. I take that. We're back in it now. It was 20 before. It was 20 like 5 minutes ago. You know? Yes, sir. Here we go. Use your magic, Brunson. Yes, sir. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, son. Yes, sir. Again. Make your move, Brunson. Right back into the game. Ah, not what you wanted. OG, what happened? No way. Right back in the game, though, the Knicks. I'll tell you that. Right back in the game. Jalen Brunson. I'm telling you. Right back in the game. Oh, yes, sir. Right there. Right back into the game. So now all we got to do is defend. You know, we had a good period. We had a really good period here, actually. Come on, it's that 3-pointer. 2 seconds. OG. No. Okay. Okay. Just about. Just about 11. I'll take it. All New York end of the third, but we're in the game. We're back in the game. That's all you need. We're back in the game, bro. Crazy. Back and forth game. I wonder how you trim. I don't know how you trim. I had chicken and thing yesterday. You know, But the thing with Boston is that they have positions that most teams just aren't deep in. You know, if you have the advantage at positions, you're gonna win most of the time. But it's not like they can't lose. You know, I feel like Cleveland would give them more trouble than Indiana. But you know, basketball is a funny game sometimes. Sometimes on paper you have anything, everything, and it still doesn't work out the way you want. Hold it. A lot of game left. This is where you want to be, really. Deuce, come on. Yes, sir. Need that. There we go. There we go. It's only six now. Yes. Oh, cat. Let's go. Come on. 4 points. We're fucking back in the game, bro. We're right here, bro. 25-9 run, bro. Holy shit. It's a 25-9 run. This is unbelievable. It's only a 4 point game. We're right there, bro. McBride. Ah, get the rebound. Yes, sir. It's a 4 point game. From 20 back to 4. This is where you need to be if you're the Knicks. Let's go. Finally. Deuce. Cat. Doing our shit. Bro, we're right there. It's unbelievable, son. Right back in the game. Our stream is behind. I should not have looked at the scoreboard. I think we just scored, but I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it for myself. So if I'm not watching the stream, my stream has to catch up. Here we go. OJ. Woo! Yes, sir. Here we go. Knicks ball. Here we go, Cat. Oh, it looked good though. It did. Shit. All right. All right. We got to find something else. We got to find something else. Yeah, bring Brunson in. Like it's good that we came back, but we're kind of running out of ideas. We got a really good run to get back. Get Brunson back in there. He's gotten a lot of rest. This is probably the best scenario. I really want Brunson to get the ball though. That's why he's back. Let's go. A lot of fast basketball. Josh Hart is a beast, bro. You know how fit you got to be running that shit like Josh Hart is. You gotta to be that in shape. Like it's crazy that motherfucker. He's one fit motherfucker, bro. Ah, There you go, OG. Ah, let's go. Yes. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. Take the mid ranger. Take the mid ranger, Bridges. Nah, that's for sure. Bro, I don't want to watch a 1 minute commercial, bro. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. I fucking hate TNT, bro, so fucking much. I hate TNT with a pat. I can't wait for them to not broadcast basketball on TNT anymore. I don't understand. It's a 1 minute. It's almost a 2 minute commercial. 2 minutes of actual game time I'm missing because of TNT. Holy shit. Bro, I hate their streaming apps so much. Let's go! Come on! I can't take it anymore. I just have to watch it on my phone. That's a foul. Yep. I gotta watch it on my phone, bro. I couldn't take it anymore. Come on, tie game. This is where we wanted to be. Let's go, Brunson. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Holy shit, bro. We are here in the fucking game. That's unbelievable. Bro, it got so bad. I had to watch it on my phone. That was the plan. Hang in tight. Let Captain JB take us home. That was the plan. Jalen Brunson. Oh shit, man. Jalen Brunson. By the way, I did not think that was a foul. They bailed him out. Yeah, Celtics got away from what was working, which was moving the ball. But you know what happens? Crunch time forces players to make adjustments, and then you don't trust that process anymore. It happens all the time in the NBA. If somebody's hitting shots, the other team wants to start hitting shots too because it's momentum. I hope we will. Once again, I thought it was a bailout call. What happened? You called a travel? Fuck. Come on. A couple of bad plays. Fucking hate Celtics fans. Fucking spoiled as fuck in all their sports, man. Boston in general. Let's go! Come on! Probably the best game in like years, bro. Like I'm talking about like intensity. I'm talking about importance. So fuck. We're gonna see who wins this one. Here we go. Here we go. Knicks to win it here. Knicks to win it here. I'm not even looking at the chat. Knicks to win it here. Oh my god, how huge it will be if we take game one. I'm not watching the chat. If you guys are ahead of me, I'm not watching the chat. I'm not watching the chat. I'm watching it right now. My screen just came back, so which is great because there's still 5 seconds left. Yo. All right. All right. Overtime it is. All right. Yes, sir. Here we go. Great defensive possession. Nice play, Bridges. Let's go. And one. This is a crazy game, bro. This is probably one of the most difficult games we've had in years. I'm talking about just the importance of the game. OG, please make this. Come on. Yes, sir. Holy shit, bro. Oh, Bridges is hurt. That's a foul, no? Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on, bro. One of the best games I ever seen in my life. Like as far as importance, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Good defense, Bridges. That's all right. Yes, sir, Cat. Keep on fighting. We're almost there. Just keep on fighting. We got to keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting, bro. Mm. Yes, sir. Hold it. No. Fucking biased ass. Fucking biased ass Reggie Miller. That was way before he shot it. Yo, my heart is fucking beating, bro. My heart is beating, bro. My heart is beating, bro. Yo, my heart is beating, bro. Shh. Yo, my heart is beating right now, bro. Oh my god. We're almost there. One play, brothers. One play. One play. Just one play. One play. My heart is beating, bro. Holy shit. My hands are sweating. I can see my hands sweating right now, bro. Fuck, come on, guys. Come on. We're almost there. Bro, it was way before the shot. They're over exaggerating that shit. You know how long that was before he shot it? I'm about to say. Fuck another timeout, bro. You'd go for the foul? You know, Tibbs don't like to do that shit, though. I mean, I'd play it safe. If he's not by the 3-point line and he doesn't get a shot off, come on, guys. One more play. One more play. But Devin, you're right. You're right. If he's not in a 3 motion, I would probably just take the 2. Oh, he got it. Let's go. Game 1, baby. Game 1, baby. Game 1, baby. Game 1. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Game 1. Holy shit, bro. Yo, game 1, bro. Game 1. Game 1. Mikal Bridges, you know how huge that was? Holy shit, bro. New York Knicks. Game fucking 1. Yeah. Let's go, son. Game 1. Yo, who would have thought that shit? We came back from fucking 20. Game 1, baby. Yay! Let's fucking go! Let's go, son. Yo, I need to see the post game, bro. I don't even want to see this game. I want to see the post game. Yo, let's fucking go, son. Yes, sir. Fucking hype. Yo, we took game one. Yo, let's fucking. Yo, I want to see the post game. I want to see the post game. I don't want to see this. I want to see the. Do they have it? Are they gonna have that on Gotham Sports? Yo, we just took game one. That's fucking crazy, bro. We just took game one, bro. Bro, we deserve that all the way, 100%. We deserve that shit. We deserve that shit. We deserve that. We deserve to come back from 20. Bro, we almost ended that shit. We almost ended that shit in regulation, bro. We deserve this game. 100%. I want to see the post game, bro. Can we see the post game? Like TNT, they switch away and they started the other game. I want to see the post game, bro. Biggest. That's the biggest game to me. That's the biggest game in like since probably the second round, like 2 years ago, bro. This is the biggest game, bro. And I know it's just one game, but from what we had to fight, and now we know just off of that statement that it is possible, bro. Just off of that, off of this game, off of a statement like that, we can see that it is possible. Yes, Porzingis didn't play the whole game, but he did play for parts of the game. Yo, I want to see the post game. Why can't we see a post game coverage? Oh, wait. We might have it here. May 5th, post game. Wait a minute. I think post game. Hold on. Is there a post game here? There's a post game. Wait. Hell yeah, there's a post game. There's a post game. Hold on. Bro, this is one of the biggest wins in franchise. It's one game, I understand, but based on what we had going, it's big. Woo! DJ, it's funny you say that because I thought it was weird. I didn't want to say it because it worked in our favor, but I thought it was weird that he was settling. I thought it was weird that he was settling. I don't understand why. I don't understand why Tatum was settling so much for the three because I don't think we would have been able to stop him if he went to the paint. Yo, what's going on? That's smooth. Yo, game one. We now see what the formula is. I didn't think we would take game one. I thought we were going to take game two, to be honest. Because I got to go with the Knicks. I was saying we could beat them in 7 games. But we can see this formula. This is a formula, bro. This is a formula that works. It does work if the Celtics are settling for threes the whole day, and probably we probably would have won by more if we didn't miss all those free throws, to be honest. We probably would have won this game by like 10 if we made like 90% of our free throws. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you, what a big game. What a big game. It's a big game today. Bro, do you know how big that is to not lose this one? And now you get to go back home? Holy shit. Bro, these are now what you're seeing with Jalen Brunson. These now are new memories. Like when we're looking at good times in recent history, we're looking at like Melo, like game winners in regular season. Maybe you go back Patrick Ewing, Starks, or maybe even LJ. But like this now is different. This now is different. These are new memories that we're making now. Sheesh. What a big game. What a big game. What a big game. A huge game. And now you have seen the formula. You've seen the formula of what we are capable of, just even in OT. Hold on, let me show you some of that. Hold on. The Knicks, I'm telling you, the Knicks showed you tonight that it is possible. They showed you the formula by moving the ball, getting the 3-pointers, and then just making sure you lock up on defense. Lock up on defense. Like defensive possessions are key here. And we probably would have won by more if we made our free throws, but we constantly were there. Bridges again, ending play, fucking game one. We deserved this game 100%. Coming back from 20, coming back, we deserve this game. We deserve this game 100%. You can't lie. If you're a Celtics fan, you can't lie and say we deserve this game. It's huge to go back home and take this game. I'm telling you, 100%. Hell yeah, let's fucking go Knicks. I'm telling you, we deserve. We were down by 20. We were down 20 points. You know, we looked dead. We looked dead. And then I remember exactly how it went. We were down 20. OG hits those 3-pointers, and then Brunson hits that too. And then Brunson starts going crazy. And then we had a stretch where we're kind of turning over the ball, but Boston was settling for threes. Which I thought it was so strange. I guess sometimes I was explaining it to B Sims. In clutch situations, teams aren't gonna go with what was working before a lot of the times. They're gonna try and take the game. You're gonna go to your talent to try and win it. And to me, what Tatum should have did, he should have gone to the hoop. We would not have been able to stop him. But in the end, you run out of time and you got to take the three. We deserve this game 100%. You can't say the Knicks don't deserve this game. 100%. We deserve this game, and we have somewhat of a blueprint. Now it's only one game, but I'm telling you that it's possible. Probably one of the greatest wins in the last shit. Considering what we have to go through, greatest wins in years. And it's only one game. I understand it, but it's a tough win, bro. I was taking the Knicks in 7 games. Whew. Bro, that's the best Nick. As far as the playoffs go, that's up there, bro. This game is. I'm just saying. I know it's one game. I reiterate that. I don't want to get we just won a championship, but I'm just telling you, as far as playoffs go, it's the best win we've had in years. Best game we've had in years. Best game. Oh, bro, I'm not done with the recap, bro. We can do more to recap, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, Mikal Bridges had he almost played the whole game. And shout out to Josh Hart too, because you know how fit you gotta be to play. In fact, Mikal Bridges went down, looked like he was hurt, got up and hit a clutch ass 3. Sheesh. It was a team effort today. 51 minutes. 51. I've never seen shit like that before. I don't think I don't see that. I don't see people playing over 40 like that. Over 40, 45. Bro, only Tom Thibodeau does that shit. 51. When do you ever see somebody play 51 minutes, bro? 51, 3 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 8 points. OG Anunoby, 45 minutes, 10 points, 45 minutes, 10 of 20 from the field, 6 of 11 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 29 points. He was, how good he was at times. He was the only one scoring the 3-pointers, especially in the later stages of the game, second half, clutch in the comeback from 20. You know, one of the best two-way players in the game, Karl Anthony Towns. He had a good first half, I thought, especially in the first quarter. They couldn't stop him. He got in foul trouble because they're switching a lot on him, and he's finding it tough. He's finding it tough, but hopefully he can adjust a little bit to stay out of foul trouble. You know, and this way we can have more of that earlier on in the game. And if he gets in foul trouble later, the points earlier will have helped us. He did have 13 rebounds, 14 points. Jalen Brunson played 44 minutes, 9 of 23 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 29 points, and he was clutch leading up to the overtime because we didn't really have much going on, and sometimes what you do is you keep the game close for the closer, and he's the guy usually carries us home. We almost ended that shit in regulation. If he would have hit that floater, it's kind of like a floater. It was more like a layup-ish floater. It was almost down, really. And in another game, we win like that. And let's be honest, it helps that Porzingis wasn't in, but it is what it is. Like, these are the things we said. Like, it has to happen for us. Josh Hart was ridiculous getting all these rebounds. Played 45 minutes, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 11 rebounds, 14 points. He was everywhere for an undersized guard to get that many rebounds against a team like this that is so size heavy. It's unbelievable. Straight away, honestly, even Mitchell Robinson did contribute to some good rebounding. He's not going to score. He missed a lot of free throws. They went to Hacker Robinson. Really, in a different situation, if he was better at free throws, that's again an area that we probably would have beaten Boston tonight. But it is what it is. Campaign didn't really play. I don't really remember him playing much. That's why he only played 3 minutes. He didn't really have any highlights. I thought McBride tonight was very good coming off the bench. He hit some crucial three-pointers that really kept us in it. In situations where you didn't have anything else going, he stepped up and made some baskets. So that was 11 points for him just off that. So, yeah. Yeah, but tonight McBride was good. Usually he's not like that in the playoffs. He kind of fades away. You needed the 11 he gave you, especially he hit like 2 3-pointers. I remember that shit was so important just to keep us in the damn game. And he hit one really big one closer to the end. It came right to him. I think it was on the right hand side. He made that shit. Yeah, that was Bridges. Bridges hit. Not only did he got that three after he went down. Yo, yo, yo! I'm telling you guys, big time game, big time win. Oh, you want to see the Celtics? I usually don't give the other team love like that. Let me see. It's probably going to be very interesting. God damn! Look at that. You see, but that's the difference. You see, Jason Tatum, right? He played 43 minutes, 7 of 23 from the field. Look at that, 4 of 15 from three, and look at the stats here. That's what killed them. Like, they try so hard to shoot all these 3-pointers when you have all that size. It's like you're playing against what would probably help you win. I was surprised when Tatum had the ball on top of the key. I was very surprised that he went, and I know he had to shoot the three late, but there were several times when he didn't need to. Like he's forcing that three. He wants to make the big play so bad. All you really had to do was get inside. I don't think we would have stopped him getting inside because we're really not that good defensively on the inside. You know, Porzingis, wow, Porzingis didn't even. He played 13 minutes, didn't do anything. I know the fans are pissed at him. Drew Holiday, it was if everything Drew Holiday for me, if everything clicks on your team, he's a very nice piece. But if things aren't really going, he's not the guy that's really going to get you out of it. Not saying that he needs to be. I'm just saying it kind of shows why he has the stats that he did, only having 7 of 14 from the field, 2 of 7 from three, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 16 points. It's okay, but that's not going to help you win. It's weird that Derek Wright to me was probably the best player today for the Celtics. And how is that possible when you have Tatum and Brown? By the way, Jaylen Brown to me played like shit, but I'll get to him. 44 minutes for Derek Wright, 6 of 18 from the field, 5 of 16 from three. Again, 5 of 16. You're shooting 16 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 of 16. That's just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. For a team like this to try and just match you with 3-pointer, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. 11 rebounds, 19 points. He was deadly. He was deadly though, but I didn't realize they were shooting that many threes. Jaylen Brown even worse. 45 minutes he played, 7 of 20 from the field, 1 of 10. He was 1 of 10. So that's 10, 20, let's say 26, 30. Bro, just between those three, that's already like 32. you don't win. So then what's the total 3-point? How many 3-pointers did they take? They took 60. They took 60 3-pointers. They took 60 3-pointers. 60. Am I looking at that? Or am I crazy? Wait. Going down the column. Am I looking at that right? 15 to 60? Or am I bugging? Hold on. One. No, I'm bugging. Am I bugging? Wait. 2. Yeah, 60. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. That's ridiculous. And then nobody else really played. Hauser, Horford played terrible today. He played like shit. But that was, of course, because Porzingis was out, so he stepped in. He played like shit. Cornette didn't do shit. He was out too. Pritchard is usually pretty dangerous. He actually had a pretty decent game, considering he came off the bench. 24 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 13 points. Am I looking at that right? Is that 60? $15 or 60. That's I never 15 to 60. Why you say that? Bruce, we just won. Why would you say that? We just won. How the fuck you take 60? You took 60. This team took 63 pointers. I don't know. Sheesh. Yeah. But it's only one game, but it shows you the strategy to me did work. Of course, look, we have to work hard to come back. But if there's gonna be a formula, there's 2 things for me that work. Cat works if you get it to him quick. That works. 2, we move that ball fast, right? And it doesn't always have to be Brunson. That's the thing. If you can get that rock to OG, get that shit to OG real quick, another 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? I think we play good. We play really good basketball when we play faster and we make good decisions, and we don't try to match the Celtics play for play. Even in OT, before we went to OT, that was a nice play Tibbs he drew up for Brunson. We would have won that bet, but we would have won it in regulation. If Brunson makes that shit, they're not coming back and winning. Yeah, look, even Bleacher Report came off with this stat. Boston missed a playoff record 45 threes. He got paid today. Yeah. Bro, he told me he had a parlay on the Knicks. I swear to God, it was looking grim. By that time you told me that shit, it was looking grim. It was looking real grim. I'm not gonna lie. You better than me. I couldn't have did it. You better than me. I'm not saying that I thought we was gonna lose instantly. I just told you I said it wasn't looking good. Boy, you had a payday today, John. You got paid today. You got paid today. I'm not saying I would have did that. I'm not a parlay guy, to be honest. I can't do shit like that. I can't do it. I can't. It's not in me. I bet on LeBron once to lose against Golden State, and that motherfucker came back. Remember that year he came back and beat Golden State? After that year, I never bet on basketball. I never bet again after that. I said I will never bet again. But there were times but there were times where the refs did let us play aggressive, But then again, it wouldn't stay consistent. So and that's something I don't even understand in the NBA. I don't understand in the NBA anymore. I don't understand when periods of the game they seem to be referee different, and I know Mike Green complains about that all the time, and it's true. It's really true. There's times where certain plays get called different, even though before there were no call on that. So it doesn't make sense to me. Even when Mikael Bridges before he got hurt, well, for a second, and he hit the three, that was a foul. They didn't call anything on that, but you could clearly see that it was a foul. So why is that different then compared to the beginning of the game when we were getting a lot of those calls called against us? You know what I'm saying? Like even it was like I forgot who it was. Was it Brunson or who it was? The Boston player kind of came close to him, and it was more like a swipe, and it wasn't even a lot of contact. It was like very minimal, and still they called it a foul. But why is that different then in the beginning of the game, and then at the end of the game you don't get that? So in basketball, I don't understand that. Like, why is it not called consistent? If you're gonna call it aggressive and let the guys play, let them play the whole game, because now we know. All right, we can get away with this, we can get away with that. But why change it up if it's overtime or going into overtime compared to the beginning of the game? They do that all the time in basketball. Sometimes I feel like they do that to make it entertaining, but you just don't know. What's up, Malum? Yo, if you're new in here, make sure you subscribe, man. We are back. This is the best way to start the streams. I'm telling you, that's all I'm gonna say. I know it's one game. I know it's only one game. I'm just saying. I know it's only one game. I know it's only one game. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I'm not saying we just want a championship. But I'm saying, hey, we deserve that shit today. And it might have not been the best way to play the Celtics, but it's probably what will work for us based on the team that we have. Shit, if we still game two, if don't even get me started. Game two, it's possible. It's not impossible. I noticed another thing about Boston, that they seem to get nervous, and when things are going great, everybody's great. But when you need to make plays, you know, Tatum tries. I feel like Jalen Brown Jalen Brown to me starts hiding a little bit. You know, Jalen Brown starts hiding a little. I know he was the MVP in the finals or whatever, but forget that. This is a new year, so you know, Jalen Brown to me, you got to be better than what he was. I don't think he was that good. To me, I wasn't worried about Brown. The only person I was honestly really worried about was freaking Tatum, and I was worried about how do you call that motherfucker? Derek White. I was worried about Derek White, but Derek White, Derek White would have won them that fucking game. You know, if anything. What's up, Pascal? Hell yeah, good win tonight. That's what we needed. I'm not gonna say that I expected it because it didn't look good, but coming back from 20 to make it close, and really, we could have won that shit in regulation. And you can't say we didn't deserve it. 100% deserved. 100% deserved. I'm gonna say it again. 100% deserved. Based on the run and play, everything, we deserve that shit. You can't tell me nothing. Bro, I was yelling too. Bro. I was yelling too. I'm not gonna lie. It was making me nervous. It was making me nervous. But at some point, I just accepted it. Just for us coming back and having a chance. We almost won that. And Brunson smiled and he laughed because he was like, you know what? Fuck it. We was almost there. All right, guys. That's it for me. Fucking awesome stream, man. You guys know I'll be back next game. Woo! What a win. Hell yeah, they balled out. If you're new in here, make sure you subscribe, man. I'll be back next game. I'd like to see you guys back in the next stream. You know what I'm saying? These streams are fun when the game is good, man. I'm telling you, ain't nothing better than having a good stream. Everybody's here. We all live and die together. We live and die together, bro. That shit was like, yo, Joe Mazzulla, like when you look at his eyes, bro, he looks like a scary ass dude, bro. Scary ass dude. Whatever. All right, bro. I'll see y'all later. It's your boy Don. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out.